Why are you coming here? You're not a yahoo yahoo. You're not a
Yes.
criminal. You're not going to come and
Yes.
cause problem. Like
No.
if they ask you, can you afford? Say no. Don't put that you're looking for permanent residency.
No. You don't put that in there.
You're not going back to your country.
Yes.
Okay? Don't put there are a lot of people that have lost the scholarship and lost the opportunity because they didn't prepare this document on time.
Yeah.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do
Hello everybody, welcome back again to my channel. If this is the first time that you are joining, welcome. So today's video I brought someone special, an amazing guest to my channel. So you guys know we are bringing the tea to you people.
I'm Brianna from Montega in Barbados.
Today's video we're going to be talking about the documents and the things that you need when you're applying to come to China. Some of you guys have been asking me this question, so I decided, you know what, I am finally ready to do that video where I get to tell you guys the document, the things that you actually need before you come to China.
Okay, the first thing you have to decide is if you're applying for type A or type B. To give you the summary, type A is you're applying to your Ministry of Education and you must go into them and ask them first if they have scholarships to apply to China. Type B is when you apply directly to the universities in China and you don't have to worry. Most of the documents can be in English and you can send it directly to the university. Official email address and contact them. Yes.
Their email address.
Yes, so you can send the documents and then you get the
Okay,
the
yeah,
phone
yeah, yeah. Like
number.
when they're like they want
Yes.
you to send the documents.
Yes.
Yeah. It's true.
Yes.
The
But
email.
if you want to apply to the type A through your ministry, then you just need to go into them and
So the email, it's actually in the school, right? In the school website.
Yes,
So
school
you guys can
website.
actually check for the website to get the email.
Yes. And then
But for me personally, I didn't do that. They reached out to me directly.
oh really?
Yeah, they sent me an email. I didn't reach out to the school. I just applied through CSE and they reached out to me.
Yeah, type A is you apply through your government.
The ministry.
Yes, the Ministry of Education. You have to go in. Oh, another thing also, you have to go into them possibly around January and ask them for their deadline because they have different deadlines. Some are in January, some are in
Yeah.
June.
Yeah.
You have to go in and talk to them and ask them what all you need and so on. And then type B is type B. You have to go online
And
on
apply.
it's the CSC website, and we have to like check the university to see what you want to apply to, and then contact the university because there's over 200 and I think 42 universities that you can apply to.
These applications start around like December.
Mhm.
So they're actually documents that you need to start preparing from now that will help you. So number one,
Yes. Obviously, your valid passport. I think your passport cannot expire before March 31st, or else they won't accept your application.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, if your passport expires before March 31st of the year that you're applying, they won't accept your application. So then they won't accept you because remember they have to process your documents after March 31st.
I didn't even know this because
Yes.
personally for me, I already expect that okay, if you want to apply for the scholarship, you prepare your passport and
Yes.
you already done everything. But I didn't know that they are so strict to be like if it's
Yes.
going to expire around that period of time.
Yes, and another thing also, if you're going to apply, make sure your passport doesn't expire quickly because then it's going to be a lot of headache.
Yeah.
Especially if your country doesn't.
But do you even know that there are some people that don't even have their passport though?
Yes.
I know a lot of people when they reach out to me and they're like, oh, they want to apply for the scholarship. They don't even have a passport, and that's the first thing that you need to actually
You
think
need
about.
your passport because
Yeah.
your information is connected to your passport anywhere you go in China, like
Yeah.
hospitals, and I think you have to use it in WeChat and Alipay also.
I know that you actually need a passport.
Yes, you need a passport.
I know that you need a passport.
You can't get on the plane without a passport.
So that brings us to the next thing that you need.
Yes.
You need like a passport photo.
Yes. Passport photo.
Snap picture.
Yes. I think it's with a white background. Oh, does
Do
it
they
matter? Does it matter?
Oh yeah, it matters. I think you need a white background when you're taking a passport.
Yeah.
And you should prepare like about 16 or 8 of that passport, because when you're coming, like when you get it and you're
Yes.
coming to school, you're always requesting for passport. Anyway, you go, give me your passport, give me your passport, give me your passport. So prepare a lot of it, like have like a lot of your passport white background.
Yes, at least 8.
Sorry,
The third thing
the
is
third thing,
a personal statement.
yeah, you need to write something like, why are you coming to China?
Yes.
They always, I think they call it scope of study. For here, they actually call it scope of study, and what it means is, why are you coming to study here? What is the purpose? Why are you coming here? Okay, like, give us a reason. So you need to write something good.
Say
It has to be something nice.
something that
Yeah.
that will
That will make them
you
give
seem
you
right,
the
something that will
certificate.
make you seem like stand up from your competition, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like, because actually that they will read it.
Yes.
They will read it, and that's another thing that will show them that, oh, okay, this person deserves the scholarship. So yeah.
And please, nobody put in they want to party in China. Okay, you don't put that in. Okay?
And also, you don't put that you're not going back to your country.
Yes.
Okay? Don't put that you're looking for permanent residency.
You don't put that in there.
But you know, some people will do that.
Yes. No.
Tell
Not.
them how you're coming here to learn from China and
Yes.
praise China, and then you talk about how you go back to your country to impact your country.
Yes.
Write something, prepare these documents, because they will surely ask you for
Yes.
a personal statement.
Why you coming to China?
Yeah,
So,
so it's something you should prepare. Okay, so
Yes.
that leads us to the next, and that's like your graduation certificate.
yes, your highest graduation certificate. It's necessary because they need to know if you graduated or not. But also it's
I think you also need the original certificate.
yes, the original and then the photocopy, and then we should talk about notarizing your documents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it compulsory? I think it's already notarized in your country, right?
Yes, you have to notarize it in your country at the ministry. I think at the Ministry of Education. I think so.
Yeah. So the next document that you need is your transcript. Even if it's a printout, like to show that yes, these are your subjects and what you've got.
I think it's like to prove that you actually studied. And it's actually just proof also to them that you're a good student. So you need a transcript. Or if anything, when you go into the meeting, because after you apply and you get through, and then they want to see if you're eligible, they will talk to you in a meeting.
Yeah.
And then maybe your reason for your transcript, not having a transcript might come up. So then you're like, yeah, in trouble because they want to know why you don't have a transcript.
Yeah. But
Yes.
some schools, they don't prepare these things.
Yeah,
So
I
it's not like
understand.
some people, they actually don't have them because their school haven't given to them. So
Yeah, so maybe you can get a letter from the school or give them some notarized copy or something.
yeah, because
Just
you really need your transcript.
give them something to tell them why you can't get your transcript. Yeah.
Which brings us to the next point. The next document that you actually need is English certificates.
Well, your English language certificate is needed if you're going to study a major in English.
Yeah, like I know that yes, English certificates is part of what
Yes.
we have here on our list, but I don't think it's that compulsory.
It's
Yeah.
not unless your major is going to be in English. Because if you
So
major,
do you think everybody who was studying English actually had like an English certificate?
not unless you're from an English speaking country like I am from, then you don't need an English
Certificate.
language certificate. Then you don't need it because you're from an English speaking country.
The next document that you need is financial guarantor.
Oh, the financial guarantor letter is, it's not important. It is just for students who are going to pay for themselves actually. Or okay, in the system, right? They're going to have this thing where they say, if you do not get the scholarship, if you're willing to pay for yourself. So that's what the financial guarantor letter is for. Is to say, if they don't give you the scholarship, they will give you a scholarship where you have to pay for yourself. Maybe
Yeah,
fifty
that's actually
percent,
true
80%, 20%. It depends.
because
Yeah.
it's not everybody that are here on
Yeah, not everybody's
scholarship.
here is getting a full scholarship. Some people
Yeah.
actually have to pay.
Some you have to pay
Yes.
half. Some people you have to pay. Maybe you're not going to pay. You're not going to pay for your school fees. So there are so many kind of scholarship. So it's not all the scholarship that is actually full scholarship. So yeah, there are some scholarship that will require that you have to provide a financial guarantor letter to
Yes.
show that yes, you can take care of yourself, and then you can pay for all these
Yes.
other things.
But if they ask you the question, choose no. It's gonna put scholarship. Just choose
Yeah,
no.
like if they ask you, can you afford? Say no.
No.
That's how you get the fund, okay? The next document that you need is
A medical examination certificate.
certificate.
Okay. I would suggest anyone that's doing this process the first time, you need to go online and search for this document, or on, I think it's on their website, because it's very important. It is not just any
Medical.
medical records.
There's actually a particular one.
Yes,
Yeah.
they have particular records, that they're particular tests that you have to do, and there are particular tests that they have to do to test your blood.
Because I remember like when I was doing mine, I was shocked. Like I had to do the HIV,
Yes.
the blood group. Like there were so many tests
Yeah.
that I thought maybe this medical thing is just to go to the hospital, just get a fit.
No, you need a form. The
But
form.
it's actually a particular form
yes, that you
for
have to
China.
fill
Like
in.
I don't. Is it for just China or is it for like a general form for all countries?
No, I think it's a form just for China, because
Yeah, I think it's for China.
yeah, I think it's just for China.
You have to check on Google for that certificate. It's a
Yes.
particular certificate, and it has a lot of things that you have to
Yeah,
do.
you have to check for your. I think you have to do a scan.
Yeah.
everything.
It's true. There's this kind.
They test your blood.
Check your heart
Yes,
if it's pumping.
you know, check your blood.
Yeah, check your blood. Check
Yes.
your. They do X-ray. They do what else? There were a lot of
Yes.
tests. I remember there were a lot of
I know they
tests.
did a lot of blood tests. Yes,
Yeah.
they did a lot of blood tests, because they took like 3 vials of my blood. Yes, they took
3.
Yes. 3. I said, I was like, oh, wow.
Why did they take 3 though?
I don't know. I just saw a lot of tests, and I was like, oh, they're testing my blood. I was like,
Did you do yours in a day?
yeah. Well, I did it here in China. Back home, I had to go to, because the hospital in my country is not universal, so it's you can't do everything in one area, because the thing is, you had to, for me, well, for some people, you have to go to your private doctor, and then some tests you can do at the hospital,
Yeah.
because I think the first section you have to get your private doctor to do it, right?
Yeah.
It's like questions like, have you ever had any mania episode? Like basically, are you crazy? That's what the questions are asking you. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So you have to get your private doctor to fill in that part, and then the bottom part, now you can go to a hospital.
But do you think they have to do it now, or is when they get the scholarship? Because I don't know if there's a deadline or
Well-
a timeline for doing this test. Because now, if people prepare this document now, what if there's a
You see,
time?
it depends on your Ministry of Education, really. Because for me, I had to do it before. And then
As you started applying?
Yes, before I started applying. And then for some people, they said they did it after they came to China.
Because I did it after I got the scholarship
Yes.
and the admission and everything. But you can actually do because this thing is very important. I feel like these documents, they are very important. If you have it, it's going to really help you. There are a lot of people that have lost the scholarship and lost the opportunity because they didn't prepare this document on time.
Yeah.
So if you already have the mindset that, oh, I want to come to China, I want to come,
Yeah,
start
just-
preparing these things. Don't even wait.
Maybe prepare it beforehand and submit it at the same time, because then I was just thinking, suppose when you get the scholarship and you're in line for the scholarship and then you're trying to prepare these documents and then all this
thing, like stress.
stuff, you can't go to the hospital because, especially if you're preparing it for this year, and then you're like, not accepting anyone unless you have COVID-19 and all that stress.
Yeah, especially like around this period, there's so many
Yes.
things. So I feel like these documents are very important. Just prepare
Yes.
them. Just have them. So
Yes.
that leads us to the next document, and you need a recommendation letter.
2 letters of recommendation.
2.
And it's, I forgot from how many people, from the person must know you for, I think, over a certain amount of years.
Yeah, like a lecturer,
Yes,
a supervisor,
like a teacher, supervisor, principal.
no family.
Oh, do not put. If you're going to put a family, make sure they have a different last name.
Yeah, because they should not know.
They'll be suspicious.
But do you think they even check these things? I was feeling like, are you sure they were going to read my recommendation letter? But I think they do.
I think they just read a letter of recommendation just to see if you're a good student, if you're
Yeah, your
a good
past.
person, your personality,
I remember when I was actually submitting my lecturer and one professor that actually accepted both, So you can actually prepare those documents because some people, when they get the admission, and I think when they start like trying to get letter, it's really difficult for them. Probably they can't reach out to the lecturer, or the lecturers are not really minding them, not responding.
So I would suggest go to the teachers that actually did like you in school. So
Don't go to your friends. I don't even know. Some people actually use their friends though.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting you do it, but if you're trying to do, but it's like
Don't. Just try to get it through your lecturers.
yes, because
Yeah.
I think I got 4 letters of recommendation because I asked 4 different teachers. They were like 3 of my lecturers and professors, and then 1 was a principal.
Go and ask them now.
Yeah, ask at least a month in advance because sometimes these people take
Take a
very
long time. Well, they are not supposed to, because they're teachers and I'm sure they're used to this, right? A lot of students are always
Yes.
asking them for documents and for all these things. So I'm like,
Yes.
please, why you waste? You want us to lose this scholarship?
Do not wait. I'm telling you, do not wait until the last minute and go and ask your teachers, okay?
Yeah, very important.
Because some of them don't take. Some of them might reply in a month. Some of them might reply in a week. Yes.
Yeah, like some of them might even like start telling you that, oh, you need to give me time. Like,
Yes.
I'm busy now, so you're just telling me, so give me time. I think for me, the moment I was already applying, that was when I actually started asking for a recommendation letter. When I started applying.
Well, for me, I got lucky because they were still teaching, and I just went there to the school and asked them for it, and I went back for it the next day.
Oh, the next day.
Yes.
No, I don't think my school is like that. You
Yes, because I
not
told
get
them I
to the
needed
next
it,
day.
and it's very
I
important.
think I kept reminding, because there are so many things are in their mind. I didn't even know why it was so hard for them to just send.
Yes. For me,
But,
it took 24
yeah.
hours. I think it's because I was like, I needed it for my scholarship, and I really need more of this. And I'm like,
Yeah, some of them, they want to write a new letter,
yes.
because I'll be thinking that, oh, they can just edit one and give it to
Oh,
a
no.
student.
But the thing is, a dangerous thing with that now is what if they just edit it, insert your name, and then somebody else from your school also apply?
Maybe.
Then,
It makes sense.
yes, then both of you are going to have the same exact letter of recommendation. The only thing is different is the name. Since we're suspicious.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And then they will also call the credibility of the person that writes you the letter of recommendation into question, because then who is this person giving all these same letter of recommendations?
Yeah,
Yes.
makes sense, actually.
Yes.
So you see, ask them on time. That's just what we're trying to say.
Yes,
Okay?
ask them early.
Yeah. So the next document that you would need to prepare
Yes.
is your research proposal. I don't know if this is important though,
I don't know if this is important because I didn't. Did I write?
because
Yes, I wrote a
I
research.
didn't write
Wrote a research proposal, but it was like short, and I don't think. Honestly, I don't know if it matters because even if you write a research proposal for a specific subject or specific topic, you might not get the scholarship for that major. You might get a different major.
Yeah, I think this research proposal is,
Yes.
if you are going to apply through type B,
Yes.
make sure you provide a research proposal.
Yes.
But I think for type A, I don't think you need to do that.
Yes.
I don't think so, because
Type A, I don't think you need.
I didn't do that.
Not necessary.
Yeah. So the final document that you need is
a non-criminal record certificate. Yes.
That is, you have to get from the police.
If you guys are wondering what it is there's documents that you go to the police station to ask for. So
Yeah.
you might have to go to a different place, but usually you go to the police station and you ask them for a non-criminal record. The non-criminal record is to show that you haven't had any criminal activities going on, or you're not a criminal. You're like,
You're not a yahoo yahoo. You're not a
It's-
criminal. You're not going to come and
Yes.
cause problem
yes,
for them, because that's all that matters.
yes,
Because this whole the non-criminal record is, even when you are here and you're even trying to apply for
yes.
maybe you want to leave outside the school, they
You
always
need
ask
it.
for this. It's funny because why are you asking for it? Because I'm living here. I was living in this school. I'm living in China.
Yes.
Why is he asking for non-criminal record? But I think it's very, very important. I feel like it's very, very important.
If you're going to rent an apartment here in China, you need a non-criminal record, and you need to go register at the police station. And
Yeah, you need that. These are the documents that you need to prepare,
Yes.
especially that medical one.
yeah,
I feel like that one is important because it's something that takes, should I say it takes time? I don't know.
it takes time because
Yeah.
it's a lot of things you have to do. That's why I was saying you have to, like, you can go to the hospital for some of them, but then you have the private doctor that you need to go to that will personally know you, or your family doctor. Yeah, so it depends. You have to do the medical record and the letters of recommendation, those early.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, please make sure you have a valid passport.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a valid passport
Yeah.
because you don't want to apply, get the scholarship, and then they realize that your passport is not valid. That would,
But wait, why will your passport not be valid though?
because I know some people, they didn't have their they had a passport for years and it was not valid.
Really?
Yes.
How? Like, do you mean it just expired?
Yes, it just expired
okay,
and
yeah.
they didn't notice.
They didn't renew. You
And
know, when
then-
you said not valid, I'm thinking that, oh, you mean like, oh, it's not like an original passport.
No, I mean,
Because you know that there are people that
yes.
they have fake passport, right?
Yes.
But why would you want to get a fake passport? Like, China will know. But
Yes.
yeah, you should renew your passport. You should get a passport.
At least when you renew your
Important.
passport, make sure it's at least over 4 years. That's what I was saying. Like, if your passport is going to expire next year, just go in and try to renew it so you don't have the stress. Because the thing is, you don't want to come to China and then find out that your country do not allow you to ship back home your passport
Yeah,
when it expires.
yeah.
Yeah, so it'll save you time if you have a valid passport for at least 4 years. Save you the stress.
4 years? What about 2?
For 2 years is also 2 years is good, but then you have to renew it in 2 years. Because
I just feel like for you to avoid stress, just try to renew it. Like,
yes, make sure it has years longer than your study.
we'll go over it again. So you can just maybe take your pen, your paper,
Yes.
and write these things. Okay? The first thing that you need to make sure you have is your passport.
Mhm.
The second is a passport photo, and then we said you should have a lot of it because and white background. And then the third is a personal statement. It's also called scope of study. Why are you coming to China? Why did you choose the course? Why do you want to study what you want to study? These are the questions that are very important. So you need to, like, tell in that personal statement, you need to tell why you're coming here and why you chose the course and what you want to use that course to do for your country. You need to make sure that you're always like, oh, my country, that kind of thing. It make them know that, oh, this one is not coming here and we'll have problem that you don't want to go back. Oh, God.
Yes.
And then the fourth thing that you need is your graduation certificate. If you're bachelor's, but if you're doing your bachelor's, like your WAEC and all those certificates. And then the next thing that you need is your transcript.
And a suggestion for his transcript, even if you don't think your transcript is good enough, you should still send it in. You might get lucky. Yes, you should still send it in. Just to, you might get lucky. They might see you as a very good student. You never know. Although your grades are low, don't worry about it. Just still send it in.
Yeah. So the next thing that you need is your English language certificate
Mhm.
and your financial guarantor certificate
Yes.
and your medical examination certificate
Mhm.
and your recommendation letter,
Yes.
research proposal, which I don't know if this is important, but yeah, it's still part of it. Okay.
Yes. It's in there, so very important.
And then the final is the non-criminal record certificate.
Yes.
So these are the documents that I think you need to prepare if you think you're coming here. Do you have anything to say?
No, I don't have anything to say. I just
You have like a motivation, like let them give them something, motivate
What should I tell
them.
you guys? I would just say, even if you think you won't get through, just still apply, and you might get lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might get lucky
Well said. Because I didn't know I was gonna get lucky.
because it's not sometimes I know everybody can't always get over 90% and so on. You can't always get A's and B's, but I know some people gonna be worried about their transcripts, because I had a friend that she was worried about her transcripts
Sorry.
and she still got through.
Why was she worried about her transcript?
Yes, because she wasn't the best student. She wasn't an A student. She was more like a C, D student kind of person, and she was worried that they wouldn't accept her. And right now she's in, I think she said, Xi'an. She's in Xi'an studying.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, okay,
So you see,
yes.
this motivation is for those of you that keep asking me, what about my result? Like I have a third class, I have this, I have. You should not be scared about all those things because
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, there was someone that applied, person got first class, and there's another person that applied, and the person got like a second class or something. And they gave the person with the second class, and they didn't give the person with the first class. I'm still shocked about that because I'm like, oh,
Yes.
this person came up
See?
with first class. Like you're supposed to get it, and you didn't get it.
You see, exactly.
So-
So it's maybe the person in the second class seem as a more consistent student, a much more, you don't really know what they're looking for.
And it's also about the course. Like
Yes.
you cannot like look down on yourself when it comes to your course.
Mhm.
So it's about the course too.
Mm.
Honestly, it's about the course and it's about the school you're applying to with that course. And it's also about why are you choosing it? They need to know that you need the money, and also when you're coming here, you're not
Yes.
coming to waste time
Waste
and be
your time and
clubbing
their
and
money.
doing rubbish. Okay.
Yes, waste your time and their money.
Yeah, so with this we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching it. And like, how amazing is she? Please,
Yes.
she came and
Yeah.
then she just anyway guys,
Okay.
tell me if you want me to bring her back again. Okay, tell me. She will
Okay.
come back. Okay, I'll see you guys.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.